Oh, I've been running from the law.
Schönen guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Video aus dem Land der unbegrenzten Möglichkeiten. Wir haben hier wirklich Spaß und wir sind hier eigentlich auf einem Lernexkurs. Ich lerne wirklich, was American Muscle heißt. Im letzten Video habe ich ganz zum Schluss ja noch gelernt, dass wir einen Motor vergessen haben, und zwar die Hemi-Motoren. Ne, die ganzen Hellcat-Dinger. Das haben wir jetzt nicht hier. So you're not really a Hellcat guy then?
No, I mean, I've just never really been into the Dodge stuff, but they work really well. I mean, you know, I've seen incredible things out of those. They're awesome. But this is my baby. This will be the first time I've not taken anybody in this since I changed a bunch of stuff. So before, when you rode in it last time, it had a way smaller intake manifold, not enough fuel injection, right? So the injectors weren't nearly big enough, and it had restrictive exhaust on it, right? So it wasn't making the kind of power that it should.
Stop. Your exhaust restricted? Last time, there was no exhaust on the car. It was just headers. It was so loud.
Oh, maybe I pulled the exhaust off.
Yeah, it was not restricted.
Well, regardless, it was at like 4,000 RPM. The injectors were already at 150% duty cycle. It was running out of fuel and air, right? So it only made 733 horsepower and 733 foot-pounds of torque. But this motor, way more capable. It's 9.3 liters, and it can actually...
Give my German audience a second to breathe.
Okay.
9,3 Liter Hubraum V8. 9,3 Liter. Das sind wirklich mehr als 4,5 Liter deutsche V8-Motoren. Die schon groß sind. Lass uns mal runtergehen. Akens, komm mal bitte her. Denk mal drüber nach. Das sind 9,3 Liter Hubraum.
Ja, das sind mehrere Motoren von uns.
Das sind ein paar Motoren von uns.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds great.
No, it's like for us Germans, it's a few engines.
Yeah.
Inside, a few.
Yeah. It could be bigger.
One cylinder is like a little Fiat.
Yeah, the pistons are like this big. The intake valves are the same size as a soda can. So like you can set a soda can on the intake. It's 2.7 inches or something like that.
On the valve.
Yeah, just the intake valve.
Das Ventil ist so groß.
Girth.
Okay, let's proceed.
So now it has the properly sized intake manifold. It has 1,650 cc injectors.
1,500.
No, sorry, 1,600 cc. So 160 pound-an-hour injectors.
On an NA car, that's crazy.
On NA, yeah. And then it's on coil packs now. Before, sorry, I had the timing light on it, so I had the heat sleeve rolled back. So before it was on a normal old school style distributor. I couldn't really adjust the timing. Now I have a cam and crank sensor. It's on coil packs and it's on a Holley Dominator ECU. So now I have full control over, you know, the timing, over the fuel curve. It's so much crispier, it's so much snappier, and it makes so much more power now.
Again, I gotta interrupt you. Because you live in a different world, man. Because last time you said it was not crispy enough, you burned out, you made drifts with this thing.
Yeah.
You can only drift this thing if it is crispy.
Yeah, it's way crispier now.
Okay. That's
much more power, much snappier, and I hope more efficient. So the goal was to get 10 miles per gallon out of this, which before was only getting 4 miles per gallon.
With small injectors.
Well, yeah.
They're running.
Yeah, but they were just dumping fuel. Now with these injector dynamics injectors, they're huge, but you can run them at 5% duty cycle. So I actually run this at idle and in cruising speed. It's a 15-to-1 AFR.
It feels like that efficiency is kind of important to you.
Yeah, well, a little bit, because gas is expensive. And, you know, I used to only be able to get 1 hour of driving out of 20 gallons. Now, it's like a speedboat, you know what I mean? So now I hope I can get, let's call it 190 miles to a tank. That would be amazing. Like hopefully 200 would be good, but you know.
So how many fuel pumps is that? All?
It's got 2 Walbro 450s in the tank. It used to have a big Aeromotive A1000 in the tank.
Oh, these aluminum ones. I know them.
Yeah, like it's like this big, you know.
Yeah.
But it started overheating because, you know, it had 7,000 miles on it, and really those pumps are, you know, when you're running them at maximum capacity, that's like a drag racing pump. It's not meant to do years of service like that. So it started overheating, and it actually got us stranded. Me and Vinny from Hoonigan, we got stuck in Needles, California, and miraculously were picked up by Sarah Price and Ricky Brabeck, who first American to win Dakar, also Baja 1000 champion on a motorcycle, with savage humans. But they happened to have a lake house or a river house that was like right by that, and yeah, it worked.
Well, that's luck then.
Yeah. It was great. So they picked us up, and then our friend B. Moore, who's the helicopter filmer for all the Gymkhanas, he came down from Vegas and towed us back.
With a helicopter?
No, he didn't bring a helicopter. It'd be way cooler if he did, but he brought his truck to pull this back to Vegas, and, you know, we got it sorted out.
So, what power is it making now?
I don't know. We're about to take it to the dyno. So this is the first real run. I just did some street tuning on it. It does run. It's not at like maximum refinement, but it is running really, really good, and it definitely makes way more power than it is. It's so much scarier now because there's no seat belts. There's drum brakes in the rear. It's so scary.
To be honest, it was scary before.
It's so much scarier now.
Okay.
But it has a nice interior now. The last time you rode in it,
Great.
Yeah, you like that?
Great.
I
mean, amazing. It's scary and nice interior.
Yeah, exactly. So at least you have a good casket to.
So what power are you expecting?
I hope at the tire to make at least 620 foot-pounds of torque. I hope to be making at least 500 horsepower at the tire. Now, you got to remember, it's running through a big transmission, a transfer case, and then these big tires. So it loses a lot of power through the drive, a parasitic loss. We dynoed it before. I'll show you. I have the sheet. Before, it only made, I forgot to lock the converter, so like you could see it, the torque falls off drastically. But even at the start of the run, it was making 561 foot-pounds of torque at the tire.
Let me.
That was before. That was with a restrictive exhaust.
560, right?
Yeah, and that was with mufflers on it, and it had 3 mufflers and very restrictive. So 561, but that's at 2,000 RPM.
760 Newtonmeter aus dem Stand. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
It goes, it drives.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah.
That's good. But why in this?
These are cool.
Not really a high-performing chassis.
It's not supposed to be. No. It's a terribly performing chassis. It's very bendy.
It's dangerous.
But I've always loved these trucks. They've always been cool to me as a kid, and they look cool. So it feels like a monster truck now, and that's the point. Like, it sounds like a monster truck, it drives like a monster truck.
It is a monster truck engine, actually.
Close.
They do that.
Yeah, they use, actually, so what's in there, that big block I showed you earlier?
Yeah.
That is very typical. That would just have a supercharger on it,
and then
on methanol. That's like what they run in all the monster trucks, 540.
This is an LS.
No, that is a big block. It's based off of a Chevrolet Gen 5 big block, but it's not a Chevrolet engine, it is a Dart block. Smedding Performance built this. It's got a forged counterweighted crank. It has forged rods, forged pistons, all custom by Smedding Performance. It has a billet camshaft that was custom grind by Comp Cams. That was to Jacobs. He's the guy that built the engine, but that was all to his spec. And then it has AFR heads on it. They are 335cc heads, so they're very big. And the intake ports on them are
holes.
Yeah, they're gigantic holes. Big valves, great valve train, and it does. I mean, it's balanced to be able to rev to about 8,000 RPM, but I mean we don't turn it that high just because it gets dangerous on a big block. I don't want to tear up the valve train.
So how much RPM is that now?
I have it set at like 65.
Okay, that's enough for us though.
Oh yeah, it's enough.
And I understand that correct, that this here is the gear thing, right?
Yeah, that's
in the same shaft as steering.
Yeah, well that's just because it's on the lever, you know.
So it's one part.
Yeah.
Krass, ne? Ich habe mich gerade gewundert, warum an der Lenkung hier so ein Ding ist. Da dachte ich, vielleicht ist das eine Servounterstützung oder irgendwie sowas. Nee, die Servounterstützung ist da. So, das da dreht sich einzeln und hiermit legst du den Gang ein und hiermit in der Mitte lenkst du dann. So, let's turn on. Maybe give us an idea how it sounds though.
You have to wear that.
You wear that.
All right. Oh yeah, JP.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Now you're in the vibe.
I'm searching the third time for the seatbelt.
There's kind of a seat.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Sort of, but it's attached to the actual seat, so. Right?
I'm ready, man.
It's so much snappier now.
Yeah, I feel it.
It's always good to, you know, if you need stability, you want to just grab onto the outside.
Oh yeah, that's a little handle. What the f is wrong with you? That's a big car.
Yeah. You know, it's very heavy, so you need a lot of torque to get it moving. That's why the big block works in these big trucks. Because, like, it makes it feel... The big block won't notice anything's there. I mean, like...
No.
I could be pulling a trailer and it's still just as fast.
Same. Ich habe gerade nochmal ausgerechnet, das Auto verbraucht 65 Liter auf 100 Kilometer. 65 Liter. Welcome to America. But I look like a pure Mexican right now.
Hey, we're basically in Mexico. This used to be Mexico.
Yeah, right. And is the gearbox stock? No.
No. It's a fully built 4L85 with an NP205 transfer case.
Why don't you do this one manual?
Just, I don't know, it's just easier to drive it around, you know?
Easy?
It's meant to be like chill, be like a, you know, I take this on road trips, so.
Well, you got money left, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is why I'm broke all the time. So you can see it's a little like shaky and, you know.
Also, es fühlt sich so an, als ob das Chassis ein Ding ist, das Auto ist ein Ding, die Sitze sind gefühlt nicht wirklich fest. Everything is crazy, man.
Ready?
Yeah. But I'm really holding on. I'm serious. Every time when I'm coming to America, I'm afraid.
It sounds so good. Just such a fun car to drive, man.
I need to go to bed. Oh, Lord. Flo, sag mal was bitte.
Ich find's super geil. That's the best thing.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it is.
All right. I bet it's wild in the back seat.
No, but when you lose control of this thing, we all gone.
Yeah, we all.
How fast is that?
Perfectly within legal limits.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my security helmet. You look stressed while you're driving, man.
Really?
Yeah, don't frame me. You drive corners like this.
Well, you gotta lean into the turns like a motorcycle. Trying to distribute the weight.
Oh, boy.
It's fun though, right?
But it's zero. You have this thing mit? Yeah, man! So 0 to 100K would be interesting.
Okay, we can take it.
You have it here?
No.
Let's test it on the
On the racetrack. The
on the
safety
legal racetrack that we just
Yeah.
rented. I mean, big block is a different story.
Yeah, a lot of torque. Like on the old setup, right off idle, it made 650 foot-pounds on the engine dyno, like from 1,000 RPM. So
Yeah, not bad.
I don't know what that is in Newton meters, but
A lot.
yeah, it's quite a bit. And then it made a maximum of 733 foot-pounds.
Oh, the turning is very good.
It's not bad.
I think the suspension gives it a lot of trust.
Yeah, it's definitely a vibe.
Yeah, it's more
not-
flying than driving.
Yeah. It actually feels a lot like you're driving a speedboat, you know? Like you're just bouncing around.
Bouncing the waves.
I'm really holding on still. You see that hand?
Yeah.
I can't let go.
I have the steering wheel to hold on to, so that helps.
You love this.
I do. So this is just a dash that holds this Ollie 12.3-inch dash or whatever. It's nice. It makes it look stock. I still have to put the. Again, we just finished this. You know, or just got it.
It needs to be like that.
Yeah.
If you make it better, it will be wrong.
I at least want to have the vents back in. You know, it should at least feel complete.
Yeah, okay. I mean, this is sexy. I mean,
Hey.
is the Porsche guy also here in this area?
BBI and Gunther Works are both like within a block of me.
Oh, Gunther Works, I've never been there.
Yeah. I've never been there either. I just learned that they're right up the street.
Gunther Works war der mit der Rückleuchte.
It's actually idling really high. I need to take a look at something real quick anyway. So.
Something's happening in my body when you turn it off.
Everything's leveling out.
Das ist so geil.
Fuck you, man.
You look great. This is your look, man.
This
This is your look.
is my last day. Was ist hier los?
Ich finde das super krass.
Hast du gemerkt, dass ein Allraddrift aus dem Ding hier rausgemacht hat?
Naja, es war halt, ne, du hast halt gemerkt, wie du so hin und her gegangen
So
bist.
viel Drehmoment. Er klärt auf dem Motor rum da vorne. Und ich sehe, das Gaspedal sich bewegt. Alter Schwede. Stell dir mal so einen Motor vor einem PKW.
Hauptsache das Gaspedal klemmt
Nee,
nicht wie bei dem anderen.
Ja, Mann, das war krass. Das war krass. Stell dir mal vor, dass du so einen Motor handgeschaltet in einen PKW baust.
Ja, aber ist ja der Big Block, ne? Das ist schwierig.
Das geht?
Oder? Ja?
You can fit this engine in a Camaro, right?
Yeah. People, they actually came with a big block. So, just saying.
How much is that engine?
Way cheaper. So, okay, when this was built, as it was built, I have the invoice for it, and it was like $12,000.
Hmm.
It has been, I've put 10,000 miles on this thing of pure violence.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, and a manual gearbox is available for this?
Yeah, a T50, you could, they have bell housings where you bolt a T56 up to it, or like...
And it can handle the torque?
Yeah. Or TR60, I would say the 60-60. Let me check something.
Wenn du da einen Gang reinschießt.
Dann sind wir auf jeden Fall da drüben. Und wir kommen zum Stehen zwischen Castrop-Rauxel und Recklinghausen.
Wenn er sagt, dann ist...
Ja, Mann. You want to take it off?
Yeah, I'm just making sure that it's not. I'll just tie the.
Ich finde, er wirkt einfach wie ein 12-jähriger Junge, der einfach den ganzen Tag rumspielt. Ist cooler. Wir sind auch noch nicht cool genug.
Nee, mit dem Hut sowieso nicht.
Nein.
Aber warum den Hut? Das ist doch mexikanisch. Musst du aufpassen.
Stell doch keine Fragen, Alter. Ich will einfach mal den Vibe haben, Alter. Das ist viel zu logisch, was du fragst. Ne? Wo ist dein Hut eigentlich?
Ich hab keinen.
Das war ausnahmsweise mal nett, was du aus deinem Mund gebracht hast zu mir.
Ach komm. Oh. You're standing in the engine bay, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how you gotta work on these anyway.
Ist das krass? Er steht im Motorraum mit seinem Fuß. Hast du eine Kamera, Pony? Hast du eine Kamera gerade zur Hand? Nee, ne? Film mal bitte, wie er im Motorraum steht.
Do that. This will be fine.
Wie viel Platz ist um seinen Fuß rum?
Um seinen Fuß? Da ist schon Platz.
Ja, ne?
Ja. Da könntest du mit zwei Füßen stehen.
Is it catching itself? Might zip tie that sheet.
No,
Will it slide itself back again?
it'll probably slide back, but.
You need help?
No, we're just taking a look at something real quick just to make sure we're not. Because it was like holding like that, and I wonder if it's.
Oh Mann, ey. Ich frage mich mal wieder, warum wir das alles machen.
Also das hier auf jeden Fall war geil.
Ja, voll. Aber Digga, wir fahren in einem Auto. What year is the car?
1978.
1978er Baujahr mit Trommelbremsen. Und haben einfach einen Motor, der wirklich eine 747 antreiben würde. You missing one temperature?
What's up?
I saw you had a temperature sensor there.
Oh, I just zip tied the temp sensor just so we still have it. But I just took the top off just so it wasn't. I think it's pinching the throttle, keeping it open.
Oh. We had that. Hi.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Komm, wir gehen auch mal rein. Ich glaube, ein Temperatursensor.
Dann muss man mal hier das hier nehmen. Sonst komme ich hier nicht raus.
Hier, warte, ich mach hier hinaus.
Yeah, but it, I mean, this guy probably. Oh, this is cracked actually.
I know it's been cracked.
But
So, is it the cable that's too stiff?
Yeah,
it's
not
the
the cable
plunger probably.
for the IAC.
Yeah. You might be able to see it opening and closing.
Here, push your finger down there. Just can you? Is it open?
Can I also see?
It's open right now. Yeah, I can see the plungers like not out.
Ah, okay. So this is the idle air controller. So
This
see
one?
how- yeah. And if that plunger is not closed, if it's open, basically its intention
not-
is to open and close to allow it, like if it's starting to lose idle.
Yeah.
So we might have a faulty.
We call it Leerlaufregler.
Okay.
Can you say it?
It's a lot easier to
Say
say.
again?
Leerlaufregler.
Leerlaufregler.
Regler.
Regler.
Regel.
Leger.
Regel.
Leerlaufregler.
Yeah,
Leerlaufregler.
that was good.
Okay. We might have a faulty idle air controller, which is a bummer. I could just tape it off. Oh, no.
No, but still, if you go throttle, the AFR is still correct.
Yeah.
It's a little high,
It's
low.
just letting more air in, so it's correcting with fuel, right? And it's keeping the idle up.
Yeah.
This is actually a common problem. So on some of the Holly stuff, sometimes I've seen where those IAC controllers go.
So what you could do is, if you want to try, it's not harmful to your tune or anything, but you basically turn your key on, and then while it's on, unplug this,
and then
turn
it
it
takes
back off. Yeah. So when it's on, so unplug that, turn it off.
Einfach 4 Drosselklappen. Und die sind auch alle nicht klein.
So we'll leave it off for 30 seconds, then we'll turn it on for 30 seconds,
Fuel pressure
and
is
then
still
back
there.
off and re-plug it back in, and see if it actually starts to do
Why
its
is your
job
fuel
again.
pressure staying like that?
Because
Cool.
it's
Super,
charged the line.
super sealed, solid.
Still staying. Now it's going down very slowly. Not bad.
Good parts.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Okay.
So,
So
we'll turn the key back on.
Put it on while ignition is on? Or
We'll leave it on for 30 seconds, and
then put it back on?
then when he turns it off, we'll plug it back in.
Your fuel pump one time for that. It's done one time.
They get hot and they go out. They're common.
I mean, it's aluminium. Maybe it sticks. It's stuck.
No more IAC.
okay. Well, the IAC went bad. Damn.
Damn!
Damn.
Don't you want to unscrew it? Only the 2 bolts, push it out?
Yeah, we can try. No, I mean we're here at the shop. Might as well work on some stuff. There you go. That's good. Turn it up.
Might have need to cool down.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a mapping thing then?
No, it's just these batteries. Give those bolts. Think it's gonna start? And not rev up to
like
5,000 RPM? You gotta change that IX sensor.
A leak?
No, it's that IX sensor.
Yeah.
Because if it's leaking, right? If it's leaking like fuel.
No, not fuel. I mean wrong air.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Because the IX is letting all that extra air by it. So.
Okay. So next time then?
Next time. Damn.
Wir haben ein Problem mit unserem dem Leerlaufregler.
Yeah, Leerflicker. Leerflicker.
Makes problems. Somit können wir jetzt unsere Messung nicht machen, 0-100. But I would guess it makes 0 to 60 miles in... Boy, man, that's...
I think it's in the 4s.
Yeah, me too.
I honestly think it's in the
4.5.
4s, which is great for a refrigerator that weighs 6,500 pounds.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, also, wir haben eine gute Idee bekommen, was amerikanische Big Block Power bedeutet. We're gonna see each other then.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see each other. You know what? We're bringing a bunch of guns too. I think you should come shooting with us.
Where? And you going
Right
out
in
to the desert?
Yeah, in the desert. Come on now.
Okay, wir gucken mal. Bis später. Ciao.